Here I am just walking up to Muir. Actually, it's a little bit of a climb, and you can see a lot of snow still. There's some folks coming down the mountain. That's where I'm going, right there. It's pretty steep up here, and you can see a little bit of the view. The weather's pretty bad. There's a crevasse. You don't want to step in one of those. Most of them are very narrow until a little bit later in the year. Sometimes they get pretty good size. There's the folks going down the mountain again. I'm resting, as you can tell, and just taking it easy right now. Got a little ways to go yet, and I'm looking at that crevasse thinking I don't want to fall in there and get stuck. They actually lost someone up here trying to snowboard down the Muir snowfields, and he fell in a crevasse and died, unfortunately. He was a doctor, I believe. So there it is again, towards Camp Muir, and we'll be there shortly. But I just want to give you a pretty good, you can see some people coming down from Muir, little dots, specks up there. You can see the weather's getting pretty nasty, so I want to make sure that I get up to the top before Muir, before it turns worse. You don't want to get stuck up here in a snowstorm or whiteout, because it gets very difficult to find your way down. You wouldn't think so, but it happens that way. So as you can see, still you've got a very nice view from up here. Even though the weather's bad, it's still a nice view. Snow's pretty dirty, but that's just the way it is. So I suppose I should be getting going here pretty quick. So we're going to kind of fade in and fade out. You can see I'm pretty tired. My camera's moving around kind of erratically. That's just because I'm all tired out. But I'm almost there. So even though that does look like it's pretty close, it's actually pretty far away. I still consider it being almost there. So now here we are at Muir, and looking down the mountain. I had to put the camera away, so I couldn't keep it going that whole time. And you can see the folks coming up, and I'm just taking it easy right now. Actually, the wind's blowing pretty hard, so I decided to do this sound bite separate, and just give you a chance to actually hear my voice, because you couldn't hear it with the wind. The wind was blowing pretty hard up there. And you can see the buildings up on Muir. There's just a couple of shacks up there, and people can sleep until they get ready to go ahead and climb the rest of the way. Usually they do that at about 2 o'clock in the morning and go for the summit so they can get there by sunrise. That's the little cabin that they sleep in over there to the right. So that's it. That's Mount Rainier. You got to get up here sometime. It's a beautiful sight, especially when it's a nice day.